you're what we're looking for. We want who you are, and so he's like, okay. I'm like, dude's just walking down from going to school to his job, and people are like flagging him down and running in front of him, like, hey.
Okay.
I'm like, that's a cool way
Hi.
to be discovered.
Oh, Katie.
Katie might help her head up every now and then.
I know. Hi, Sally. How are you? Just setting everything up, honey. It's okay. You're okay, honey. Just pulling up the phone. Oh, that's what I was afraid of, Sally. Oh, how horrible. Let's see.
What do you think the scale's gonna say? I don't think it's gonna say a lot. I think it's just gonna say like 750. I want to say 752. Like, what if the scale is more than what we think it is? Like, that's gonna be a shocker. You know, I am not letting you mess this up. Hell no.
Okay.
Like, I know that he ain't gonna approve you right now.
Oh. Hi, everyone. It's Berta. Nice to see you. So, Sally, how have you been? Any more new plans, or? Because I feel there's all newness around you right now. Let's see. Oh, Jacqueline Ward, how are you? Okay. Slowly, but I felt
It's been a while since I was on the scale.
you'd be moving in like a couple months into the next year. So I still feel it's going along that way, Sally. But that's okay. It's not meant to be earlier. It's really not. Yeah, February, March, thereabouts. Sorry. Jacqueline, how are you, honey? Yes, I have Katie on my lap. You see my hand keep stroking. You really can't see her, but she's in my lap. Animals have very deep feelings too, and the person whose home she was born into passed away today, so she's feeling very upset. So she just wants to lay in Mom's arms today, so she's going to be with us. Jacqueline, today I actually feel like there's two grandmothers here with you. I feel like there's an anniversary coming up of some sorts. Was this your parents' anniversary?
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
Or one of their anniversary? I see a black and white picture. It's a couple. Of course, it's done in the black and white. So I can't tell you, the color hair or anything.
If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables in wash centers.
It's like about a 60s, I would say, hairstyle in the woman, where it's short and kind of up. And he's got a jacket on with a tie. But they're both making reference. Both grandmothers are making reference to this picture. It's amazing. It's like one of each of their hand is holding this picture and showing it to me. So I hope that makes sense to you.
The dating pool, and I'm pretty sure there's pee in it. I feel like I'm still very good. I have a huge text right now.
1919. Somehow this number has a meaning, okay? And they're talking about 4 kids. So, Jacqueline, I hope you can make sense of all that. Thank you, honey. Tracy Ann, hi, how you doing? So nice to see you today. Tracy. Wow, I see like all of a sudden I'm in winter and sleigh riding on the old-fashioned sled that had the runner. I used to love those things. Just going downhill. Just going downhill fast. It was just such a quick flash memory. And I don't know what that's in reference to. I hope that makes sense to you, honey. The next thing I'm seeing is like spring. And like a band, like a marching band. I don't know feel like this person is past, okay? Because sometimes I read the energy of people that are here, as you know. And
Nice to meet you guys. Y'all coming from Arizona? Yes. Tucson, Arizona.
I do feel that this person,
So,
was really hurt or could have possibly been killed on this sled. And they really, really want to talk about that. That it's okay. It's okay to sled. It's okay to sled is what I'm hearing. I don't know if somebody's afraid to do it or became afraid of it, but it's okay. It was just like a freak accident. I feel this was in a farmland. I hope that makes sense.
But the question is, why haven't you talked to take care of kids before now?
Thank you, honey.
I just couldn't stick to it. So you're gonna stick with it.
Abigail, how are you? Abigail Louise.
Okay. Well, I hope that's true because
Yes, we're fine here.
you understand that. Yes. So at that point, since you live so far away, I don't want you to come back until you so we'll set up an appointment at a clinic in Tucson for you to get you away. And if you made it here, then the next step, we're going to have to go down to Houston to do the program. So is that something you can do? Yeah, we can do that. Okay, I'm going to give you instructions that will show you how to lose 100 pounds in 2 months. So you're going to have a diet that is low carb, high protein.
Abigail, I see a big change coming for you, honey. Come around March, there's going to be a big change. I see this like financially. I don't know, like I don't see you necessarily changing jobs, but there's going to be something to change within your job, okay? So you're not changing companies, you're not switching spots or anything like that, but within what you do, it's going to change up a bit. And this is what's going to bring about a little more money for you. And I feel like this is your grandfather here that's looking out for you and telling you and letting you know that, March is going to be your special time. Thank you, hon. Hi, Renee. How are you? Renee,
let's go over some things. They said, first pages, they plan what metabolism is.
I feel this was like your grandmother, great-grandmother. She was very intuitive, very intuitive. She was empathic, but she didn't let people know. She just had a way of saying, like, I understand how you're feeling, Instead of saying, I know what you're feeling, it was, I understand how you're feeling. Okay. But she knew exactly what they were feeling. And she's telling me this is handed down in the family. And yes, this does go hand in hand in families. She's telling me you're also very intuitive. Black tourmaline helps when you're very sensitive to things. Onyx helps. The black shielding stones, okay. Hematite's like the best. It's a really shielding, protecting stone. This would help you a lot. But just know it's a soft stone and it does break. And when this happens, if you can bury it, just right in the ground. Because that helps everything you've been through to be refreshed by Mother Nature. And everything will go back on an even keel.
He's free to become thoughtful, Theo. And he's got a gift for everyone. So thoughtful.
This is the sound of nature breathing.
She's also telling me
And this is the sound
that you love the fairies. And that's such a beautiful thing.
It's not a steroid.
Thank you, honey.
Fasenra is an add-on treatment for asthma driven by eosinophils. It's one maintenance dose.
Billy Jones Nash, how are you? Yes, there is.
Nearly 7 out of 10 adults with asthma have elevated
Billy Joe, your dad's here. And he wants you to know that he's always around you. That
it helped right away if you have swelling of your face, mouth, and tongue, or trouble breathing. Don't stop your asthma treatment.
he's right there, you know, giving you a big hug. He sends you his love all the time.
Ask your doctor about this.
Are you aware of him in your dreams? Because he talks to you so much in your dreams. He does. It'd be really interesting if you kept like what I call a PM journal and just wrote down your what you remember of your dreams. And this way you'll be opening up your the other half of your brain and that doorway between the subconscious and the conscious. And you can communicate better with him. Okay? Thank you, Billy Joe. Tiffany, hi, how are you tonight, honey?
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. Join Walmart Plus now and get early access to the hottest online Black Friday deals. 4 hours early. Only when you become a Walmart
Nothing
Plus
for
member.
you tonight.
Join Walmart Plus today.
I feel like the Tasmanian devil right now, like, phew, your brain doesn't stop, honey. Whoa. There's a woman here laughing. I feel like she's your aunt. Like an aunt, like a mother, an older woman who loved, overwatched, and protected you. And she's like, you worry about everybody, you do for everybody. That you're just a caregiver. that you've got to learn to slow down a little. You just have to be able to allow people to help you too. She's like, oh, I know those are hard words for you to hear.
No problem. Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed is temperature balancing, so you both sleep just right. And it senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable. So you can really promise better sleep. Yes, you'll know exactly how well you slept night after night. We take care of
She's actually talking to me with my tarot cards. She showed me the card that you don't sleep well at night. You worry about this, you worry about that. Not only are you doing everything during the day, but you're worrying at night, have I done enough? Can I do more? What else can I do? You've got to tell yourself you've really done a lot, okay? And give yourself permission to grab some of those Z's, okay? Because you need them.
I've been spending the past month working hard at making progress. I started it all as soon as we got back.
Thank you,
home, since
sweetheart.
the road only had fast food options. But
See,
since then,
Christine
I've
Baker. Hi, honey.
been doing all these exercises, and I'm feeling pretty good about my progress so far.
Christine, your dad's here. And he's showing me his shoes.
Especially with my exercises, because
Like,
I've been doing some boxing with a punching bag.
his shoes are hard to fill. That tells me that there's somebody who's trying to take his place but isn't exactly doing it right. Which makes me smile because it's good to know that somebody loves enough and cares enough to try to fill his shoes. But they don't have quite what it takes to be him. Well, we know there's only one him. But your dad's thanking him for stepping up and being there. I hope that makes sense to you.
And we're ready to take that leap when we have to, if it means I'm going to get the chance for surgery. But I know it's going to come down to me meeting my goal by next month. So that's what I'm working my hardest to do.
He's talking about there was a barbecue and somebody was like, took charge of the grill. Now, I feel like this is something Dad always did. And when he did the grill, it just wasn't the same. What are we going to do? But he wants to let you know he's there. And he tries to leave a feather around the pillow so you know he's been there. Okay, sweetheart? Thank you.
If I succeed, I'll be under 730 today.
Karen Lederman, how are you?
Hey, Dr. Now. I'm doing good. And yourself? Good. That's good.
It's not your dad. It's not Mike. I can't get a name on him. But he's... He's here. He wants you to know that he sends his love. Is there somebody who's passed away recently? Because he's talking about you were there. You sent him a lot of prayers. You
Sometimes I have foot runs. Those are 70 calories, no sugar. And then chips and pork rinds aren't on your diet. So you didn't follow the diet. Yeah. Not eating what you should eat. I am.
He's telling me he was in the hospital for a while. He's showing me that he was on a ventilator. He didn't suffer though when he was on the ventilator. It didn't hurt. He wants you to know. He could still hear all the prayers. He could hear all the words that were said for him. I'm like choking up because he was very, very loved, very overwhelmed with love during all that. And he just wants to thank you and to thank everybody and just let you know that people here, even when they're in that state. So thank you. And to thank your sister too. Thanks, Karen. Kelly Ann, how are you? Okay, hearts of love. Joe, I'll be with you in a moment. Kelly Ann. Aw, sweetie. I actually see a woman. She's in a rocking chair. I feel like I'm in a living room with her. And she's watching TV and she's so sweet. But I feel like she's got a problem with her hearing. And yet I had to speak louder to her. Yeah. She loved family. I feel like this was a great grandma. I feel like she was like a brownstone type building. That's the feeling I'm getting. Does that make sense to you, honey? Even though she got older, she still liked a good soup. She liked a good soup, good broth, and dumplings. Good broth and dumplings she's talking about. Loved her dumplings.
Connect to nature this season. How scientist was Grandpa? Honestly, I don't know. I never met the man. Grandfather was Ghostbuster.
I'm seeing the number 7. I hope that means something to you because she's very insane. She's also showing me a heart necklace. I feel like she got this from her husband. And she holds it very dear. Thank you, Kelly Ann. I also have my YouTube up, and I have somebody there. Let me see. Joe.
Not just unpredictable relapses, all these other things too. It can
monthly at-home injection that may help you put these RMS challenges in their place.
Oh, hun. I would let him go. Um, I think he's moved on, honestly. I don't feel like he's still thinking about you anymore. In a couple of weeks since I've spoken to you, I think he moved on to somebody else, honey. I'm sorry. And I knew waiting the couple of weeks he would show his colors.
It's not magic that makes more holiday deliveries to homes in the U.S. than anyone else. It's the hard working people of the United States Postal Service.
You're welcome. I think it's time for you to move on too.
With Ring Alarm this holiday season, protect the halls, walls, doors, and windows with protection and peace of mind. Protect your home with the Ring Alarm. Shop amazing deals on the award-winning Ring Alarm this
It's okay if you move on.
Free teams and flippers compete. You'll see goals and $2.5 million on the line. Job interview. Flipping Showdown. Series premiere next Wednesday night at 9 on HGTV.
Oh, okay. You and your ex-husband's anniversary is coming up. That makes sense. That's why such an insistent that number. Thank you for letting me know. Hi, Bonnie. How you doing?
So because of that, my workouts have decreased because I don't.
Okay. Bonnie.
There have been times that feeling has made me to be something I shouldn't. But for the most part, that has not happened. Just because I feel like I have less energy doesn't mean I can give up on my exercises, though. I'm still getting in my walking.
Bonnie,
And I know I'm making progress with that. Because I can do the whole distance of the block now. When I could barely make it 10 to 15 feet from my driveway when I started. And I'm pushing myself to do more each day. Hey, Rose. Ugh, come on, Rose. It helps me feel like I'm not in such isolation. Because I'm out and I get to see people I haven't seen in a while.
Bonnie, there's somebody here. I haven't felt their energy before. This is a young person, but I feel it's a girl.
I have to be at my goal if I want to get the goal ahead from Dr. Now to move to Houston and get my surgery.
I think like in the early 20s, I want to say. And she's here to let you know that she's okay. I feel she crossed over very fast, like from an accident, and she just left her body very fast.
I'm headed to another local clinic to check my weight again. But I'm still a bit nervous, you know.
I hope that
Because I'm
makes
ready to
sense
start
to
making
you.
bigger progress for myself. And that's not going to happen until I move to Houston. So I know
She didn't suffer at all. It was like
I was looking to see for me today.
she was in one world and then she was in the next.
I can do it this way.
She was surprised. She's telling me she knows who she is.
Making progress.
I can't even get an initial. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I hope that helps you, love. Thank you. Chelsea Lynn, how are you tonight? Oh, thank you. Don't feel very beautiful tonight, but thank you. This person is just like tap, 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 tap. Very impatient, just tapping fingers, tapping fingers, tapping fingers. Always like a nervous energy. Never knew exactly what to do with it. Mia always had to be doing something. If he wasn't doing something, he'd just kind of walk around the room, go outside, walk, just kind of had to always do something. Older male. Today, I think we'd definitely say he was ADHD, but then didn't know about it. Excuse me while I have some tea.
So we really leaving. Yes, we really leaving.
Turmeric and ginger. Got hooked on it. Ah. But I even feel like my fingers can't rest. They have to. Excuse me. He was a thinker. There was always something he was thinking about, something he was contemplating. But if you went to him with something, he got a little, well, what do you come to me for? But yet he liked that you went to him. He was a funny person.
For all the sniffles, sneezes, and super dense snack times, choose Kleenex Ultra Soft Tissues, made for extra comfort in 3 layers.
He was funny.
Kleenex, for all the moments.
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for days. Join Walmart Plus now. Access to the hottest online Black Friday deals. 4 hours early. Walmart Plus member. Join Walmart Plus today.
He was a good guy.
I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling.
He liked nature. He liked
So let the guy go insurance.
hunting.
And protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case, water damage. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe. Geico. Save you more when you bundle home and car insurance at Geico.com.
I feel like he smoked. But like he smoked a cigar or he smoked a pipe. I hope that helps you, honey. And thank you. Where'd it go? Hi, Teresa Marie. How are you?
Just keep going. Simply Safe's new wireless outdoor security camera. It has a 140-degree field of view and color night vision. The new wireless outdoor security camera from Simply Safe.
Okay, I'm going to stop for a moment, and I'm just going to let everybody know that come this Sunday, I'm going to be at Beardsley Castle over in Little Falls. Let's see, what time? Where did I leave my book now? Here we go. Give me just 1 second here. From 10 to 6, I'll be at Beardsley Castle over in Little Falls. And then from 4 to 5, I'll be doing wax melts. So if you have any interest in how to make them, I will be holding an hour session. I'm going to bring my goodies with me, and you'll be making a little packet yourself, and it should be some awesome fun there.
This is our second day on the road, and so far, days were going better this time. And I think the weight I lost and the stamina I have now is helping me handle the road a lot better. With this minivan,
Just looking to see, that's like the last fair I have in here.
we just made it.
Okay.
We're hoping to make it all the way to Houston by the end of the day. If I can handle it, and so far I'm feeling good still. So as long as I can hold out,
I'll be on next week.
Place and starting a new life here very soon.
Maybe what I'll do is on the 23rd, looking at the calendar. Because the 24th is the day before Thanksgiving, and I don't know if anybody will be around. Because I'm sure everybody will be busy cooking and stuff. And then I won't be on for a couple weeks because I'll be having surgery. And depending how I feel is when I'll be back. Because having knee surgery, so. But I should be back not too long. But I would love to see people there. They're going to have a lot of great readers there, a lot of awesome vendors. I'm going to have a vending table there, candles and more. My husband and our daughter will be there, and they'll be running it. I have homemade candles and soap, and it'll be good. So, is that all the news? Oh. Recently, I was on the radio. News podcast had contacted me. They had researched me. They heard about my reading abilities, and I want to thank everybody here who supports me and is faithful and comes on. And yeah, good things are happening. So I want to thank everybody. And it'll be great. So Teresa,
last situation, someone on my side,
Teresa, your mother is here.
I can't handle it.
And
The only positive thing is that I still have air conditioning. So I'm okay.
she is, wow, she is like talking a mile a minute. She talks, that's it.
Me and Irma tried to get a hold of a trailer rental place.
She was saying that Thanksgiving was always big with the family. And that's the one thing. She misses all the cooking and everything, but she's still there with everybody. And she just loves when the family is still together.
We can't leave our bed. I don't want to sleep on the floor. Are you crazy? It's still just stuff. But it's
She's so glad for the traditions.
I guess we're out of options at this point. We just have to figure out what we can get in the truck and the van.
So
And we just have to abandon the rest.
she sends her love.
And that's what it comes down to.
She wants you to know that she's around you all the time.
There's no other options.
May not have been the closest,
I'm very frustrated because we're having to choose between
but
all our personal things. So this is just hard.
she's there. See, everything just took a spin around again.
Just one more bad thing.
You're welcome, Tracy Ann.
When I'm trying to do right and work all
Hey, Gina, how you doing, sweetie? It's so nice to see you.
just upsetting. But we'll do what we have to do because that's our only option.
Gina, she and your mom, very sweet people. They
Some bad weather's moving here. There's a tornado warning for this area. So as soon as we can, we gotta get back on the road before that happens.
around you all the time.
And hopefully it'll pass us by.
it just sucks that we have to get rid of everything. We're gonna have to leave the deep freezer. We can't leave that. Why not? There's food in there. Julian, we have no other choice.
We're figuring out what we can take and what we can't so we can get out of here. But it's just not an easy process.
Mom and Grandma love your painting. They really do. And karaoke and family time. And they're just going on, and that you're still cooking. You've always been such a cook, Mom was saying. You loved cooking forever, which is wonderful.
And I'll be honest, if I had food, I'd probably eat right now. But I don't, so my focus is on just figuring all this out.
I mean, we have to take all the boxes. We have to.
But it's like a lose-lose situation because there's so much we need that we just can't leave.
I'm telling your Mom, the other night I was ready to come down for dinner. It looked so good, the pitch you had up.
We're not gonna have the light to do this.
We gotta look through this.
She's also talking to me about
Because it's late.
the colors in the sky the other night she sent.
And they stopped at the red lights to make sure.
She says that you made a remark about that,
So thankfully, that's one thing
and
we
you
don't
were
have to worry
right.
about. But we're just gonna have to take a hit with our
Thank you, sweetie, for coming.
We can't agree on what we need to take.
Bethany Ann Powers, hi.
So we just load it
How are you?
based on what we think is in each box. And hopefully when we get to Houston and open everything up, we have a lot of what we need. And I guess we're you know, and then all the pain and suffering we went through was for nothing. The airport can be a real challenge for new homeowners who become their parents. Okay, everybody, let's do a ticket check.
Bethany Ann,
Paper tickets.
there's a man here
We can overcome it. We're not gonna
who's talking about a motorcycle.
Don't buy anything. I've had so many delicious snacks. But they're just
It's dark in color. I can't tell if it's that
2 hours and 50 minutes.
navy blue, black, but it's a dark color, okay?
High prices
And he was so proud of it.
a great network gets you a great network. That's what you get with Total Wire.
He spent a lot of time like washing it and polishing it and
And for a limited time here, so you can
and he's going, well, you show off your woman, don't you?
Want your clothes to smell freshly washed all day without heavy perfumes? Now they can. with down
Oh, he
white
was funny.
wash fragrance boosters. Just pour a capful of
He has a big tattoo on his arm,
to give your laundry a look
but it's
that
so
lasts
black
longer than detergent alone.
and like,
No heavy perfumes or dyes.
you know how they get funny when they're old?
Finally, a light
I can't make out what it is anymore.
Downy Light, available in 4 naturally inspired scents.
Kinder Bueno. It's crispy. It's not your average.
But he's here and he sends his love.
It's Kinder Bueno.
The dog one is waiting, but there will be one that runs down to Esty. It's one of you.
One of us. Tracking very forward. Little Lux, powerful chocolate that
He just loved to ride. He wants you to know he's still writing. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. Karina, hi, honey. How are you? It's wonderful to see you tonight.
one sniff of deep cleanse and you'll be a maniac too. The only detergent, OxyBoost and Febreze.
Because you're forever connected by love. 2 touching center diamonds, representing the connection you share. Forever connected. The perfect gift to give this holiday.
Karina, your little boy is here. And he's telling me that to stop crying. Okay? He's drying away your tears. He says it's okay, Mama. He'll always be with you. And he's hugging you and hugging you. And he says, you'll be pregnant again and you're going to have a baby girl.
Clean mascara that works. CoverGirl.
When it comes to love, it's been a rough journey.
Have to go back into the baby pool, and I'm pretty sure there's pee in it. I feel like I'm in school here again.
He wants you to know that, dear. Thank you, sweetheart. Nina, hi, dear. How are you? Nina, all of a sudden I'm tasting peppermint. Peppermint. Like grandma and her peppermint. Oh my God. Like this is a grandma and oh, have a peppermint candy. Have a peppermint candy. But this peppermint resonated with her.
Let's see exactly how everything
It actually helped, believe it or not only to give her a little energy boost, but to clear her sinuses and to help her psychically. She was very nature bound, very open person. Peppermint did a lot for her.
this is going to be.
She tried to put peppermint on the whole world. Wow.
Go ahead, bro. It's going to take me a minute. Dude, there's mosquitoes in here.
She's showing me like a book.
Okay.
You're trying to learn about something. Like you're learning about new things, and she thinks it's absolutely wonderful.
But I figured God didn't
No.
make me go this far with this. Turn around. It's probably his way of saying we don't need this stuff, or it's the devil's way of trying to make us
Not when you see it up.
this journey. So it's just experience. We can get this thing done. Oh, there's some book right there. Okay, we'll get him out. Oh, this gotta be-
You're you're learning, you're
I've been working there.
you're opening up, you're
Let's do a test. Look, babe.
you need your peppermint too, she says. Like
Gluten-free, so they have that,
peppermint candy, peppermint candles.
you know, less of a taste.
Oh, she wants everything peppermint.
I feel a lot better.
Hope that makes sense.
I'm ready to see the place.
She's sending
My weight loss surgery.
Dottie, did your dad pass over? Because I'm getting like a dad-like energy. Dad, uncle, definitely on your dad's side. He looking after, definitely looking after you, watching over you, just there. He's showing me a cake in the shape of a heart. Is there like an anniversary or something? Because usually when I see the cake in a heart, that's like
Just in shock right now. I'm scared to how Dr. Now is going to react.
like an anniversary.
But I kept my focus on working at this surgery because how bad I need it. And I'm worried because getting the surgery is the whole reason why we gave up our life to come here.
He's
No.
26. He's showing me a number. 26. 26. Whatever that means, okay?
So, are you sure now your weight gain? You had over the last 2 months. You gained almost 80 pounds. So, what happened to your eating habits? My eating habits have been okay. I mean, I've been really stressful, and like I said, I know it's not an excuse to eat more and everything, but my father-in-law passed. And it's just been real hard trying to find, a place for my mom and my grandma and all that. But my eating habits are back to where they need to be now. No more cheating, no more eating, things I'm not supposed to. You were cheating because you were cheating before. You said you think you were eating good. No, I won't say it's cheating. It's no excuse. Like what happened with my father-in-law and all that stress I was going through.
Then he just
But at the same time, that
disconnected. I'm sorry.
And I get that you have had a lot of hard things happen, but life is full of hard things, and it's okay to struggle, but not to use it as an excuse to justify damaging your health. That's never okay. I know, and I'll do better. So you need to get back on track now, because you're back in just the dangerous place you were when you first came to see me. You're almost back to the 800s. So you need to decide if you're gonna do
Beth, how
committed.
it is so good to see you.
Yes. I want you to see
Oh my God.
and lose 100 pounds over the next 2 months.
That little one of yours, he is getting so big and adorable.
In that time, if you stick to the diet, if you do that, then I'll schedule you for weight loss surgery. If not,
There is
okay. And everybody,
there's a woman here, okay?
and you have to both motivate each
She
other. That's
she
important.
loves you so much, Beth.
And this can be something.
She says she comes around all the time. She sees the whole family. She left fast. This was an accident.
Well, I'm glad you made it to Houston. And let's concentrate on doing what you need. And let's see how things go over the next 2 months, okay?
She
See you later. See you later.
she's also telling me that
It's obviously very disappointing to see such a big
there's so much new going on with you. But she chose to be the one to come and speak. There's so many angels around you. Your grandparents are there. You got a cousin there.
I'm disappointed, very disappointed, because I was hoping and expecting to be able to move.
But she wanted to be the one to speak.
So that's a bit of a blow.
She says because you still cry for her.
But at least I'm still in the game. So as long as I am,
She doesn't want you to cry.
and that's all I
She wants happiness,
whatever it takes.
okay?
I'm gonna do it.
She wants happiness. She's happy. She's okay. She no more tears from anybody.
It's Macy's Veterans Day sale with our lowest
Yes,
prices
family and friends are together.
mattresses, like the Jolene Sectional $12.99 and the Alina Queen Bed $8.89. Plus, get a free adjustable base or box spring with qualifying purchase now at Macy's.
This holiday season, give your family the gift that keeps them going.
She says to talk with the pendulum. She'll answer you, okay?
But she had enough. She took new Mucinex Institute sore throat lozenges. Show your sore throat boss. New Mucinex Institute works in seconds, lasts for hours. Boss. New Mucinex Institute works in seconds, lasts for hours.
Crystal, you're going to be my last one, okay, sweetie? I just looked at the time and I'm past time. But you waited. Boy, did you wait. Oh, thank you. You missed me last week. I had no Wi-Fi. That's one thing I can't be on without the Wi-Fi.
Save $17 a week on a Samsung 82-inch TV. Save $7 a week on an Ashley bedroom set. Or save $5 a week on an Ashley living room set. It's Black Friday month at Berta Center. I do anything for you. Anything.
Crystal, you're
That's for anything for pets.
Your grandmother is here.
Ice works fast. Makes it last.
You spent a lot of time with her.
Rise from pain. Ice
And,
I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. How about a throw? Got it.
she's telling me that,
I'll settle for something I can dance now.
oh, everything just messed up again. Let me just,
Only pay for what you need. I don't just play someone brainy on TV. I'm an actual neuroscientist, and I love the science behind Nereva Plus. Unlike ordinary memory supplements,
okay, your grandma's here.
indicators of brain performance or brain performance. Yes, please. Nereva, think bigger.
She misses everybody. She's very glad you have Clifford in your life. She's telling me how you've been hurt and you've been taken advantage of. She wants you to know that he's not going to do that, okay?
You're the ingredient the world needs. So go on. Make a bunch happen. Call me the hot chocolate guru.
She's been talking to Lorraine,
I've got this.
and they had a lot to do with you two getting together. Your grandma is so happy to see you happy. She's saying you a while. So enjoy it. She's saying you got a good one. He's a keeper. She's also talking to me about 3 years since you've been really happy.
The past month has been good as far as I'm concerned. I've been able to give my full focus to get back on track.
So I'm going to say goodnight. And everybody have a good week. And I'll see you all next week. Wi-Fi God's willing. Good night, all. Love you all.
Go down the stairs just one leg at a time. Come up one leg at a time. Now I can go down both legs at a time.